டிடி நேயர்களே, மீண்டும் ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சிக்காக உங்கள் அனைவரையும் சந்திப்பதில் மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறோம். சர்வதேச மகளிர் தினத்தை கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நேரத்தில் பெண்களாகிய நாங்கள் எல்லோரும் எங்கள் வாழ்க்கையில் ஒவ்வொரு காலகட்டத்திலும் பல்வேறு விதமான சேலஞ்சஸை சந்தித்திருக்கிறோம். ஆனாலும் துவண்டு விடாமல் மன உறுதியுடனும் விடாமுயற்சியுடனும் நாங்கள் சேலஞ்சஸை ஃபேஸ் பண்ணி எங்களுக்கென்று சில காலடி தடயங்களை எங்கள் வாழ்க்கையில் பதித்துள்ளோம். அந்த வகையில் இன்று நாங்கள் ஒரு ப்ரோக்ராம் இன்ஸ்ட்ரக்டராகவும் மோட்டிவேஷனல் ஸ்பீக்கராகவும் இருக்கின்ற காமினி பாஸ்கரனை சந்திக்கின்றோம். வணக்கம் காமினி பாஸ்கரன்.
தேங்க்யூ கிறிஸ்தலா, அண்ட் தேங்க்யூ டிடி. ஓகே, எந்த பேர் வந்து காமினி பாஸ்கரன். நான் சிங்கப்பூரில் இருந்து பிறந்தேன். நான் ஆக்சுவலி மலேசியா, தென் பிறகு என் பேரண்ட்ஸ் வந்து தே கேம் டு சிங்கப்பூர். அப்போ அங்கே நான் க்ரோ அப் பண்ணேன். அண்ட் நான் ஒரு பிள்ளை. ஆக்சுவலி முதல் இது தான் சொல்ல வேணும், எனக்கு தமிழ் கறக்கிறது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம். பிகாஸ் இன் சிங்கப்பூர் வந்து நான் வந்து இந்த முழுக்க இங்கிலீஷ் தான் கறக்கிறது. இங்கே வந்து தான் நான் தமிழில் கற்றுனேன். ஸோ இட்ஸ் அ லிட்டில் பிட், அது கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம், பட் ஐம் ட்ரைங். அண்ட் அப்போ நான் எனக்கு வந்து லைக் ஐம் இந்த ஒரு பிள்ளை இந்த பேரண்ட்ஸ்க்கு. அப்போ அம்மா வந்து சரியான ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட். எங்கே போனாலும் யாரோட கறக்கிறது எல்லாம் பாப்பா எல்லாம் நோட் பண்ணுவேன். ஏன்னா அவருக்கு கொஞ்சம் பயம், பிகாஸ் நான் ஒரு பிள்ளை, ஒரு பொம்பளை பிள்ளை. அப்போ அவள் என்ன செய்யறா, அவள் என்ன கான்வென்ட் ஸ்கூலில் சேர்த்து வித்துரு. பிறகு கான்வென்ட் எல்லா கேர்ள்ஸ், ரைட். அப்போ அந்த ஸ்கூலில் ஒன்லி இங்கிலீஷ், மலே அண்ட் சைனீஸ். அப்போ எனக்கு சைனீஸ் லேர்ன் பண்ண விருப்பம் இல்லை. ஸோ ஐ சென்ட் ஓகே, எனக்கு மலே லாங்குவேஜாக இருக்கும். ஓகே, இப்போ நான் அம்மாவுக்கு சொன்னேன்னா எனக்கு தமிழ் லேர்ன் பண்ண ஆசை. ஒரு அந்த மற்ற ஸ்கூலில் அல்ப வந்து அது ரொம்ப ஒரு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்ஸ். இப்போ அம்மாச்சா அது முடியாது. ஸோ வாய் அங்கே எல்லாம் பாய்ஸ் இருக்கு.
பாய்ஸ் ஸ்கூல். ஓகே.
She said no, you study in the convent, அது பிரச்சனை இல்லை, நீங்கள் you just
very protective.
அப்போ my father and அப்பா வந்து he's a police officer. அப்போ அவர் வந்து he always என்னோட இங்கிலீஷ் தான் கூட கறக்கிறது. ஆனால் அம்மா வந்து விடாமல் தமிழ் கறக்கிறது. அதான் எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் விளங்குது. அம்மா தமிழில் கறக்கிறது, அப்போ எனக்கு விளங்குது what you're talking, right. அப்போ நான் ஐ வாஸ் நான் ஒரு வாத்தியா வேலை செய்தேன். நான் ஆர்மிலையும் வேலை செய்தேன். நான் பிறகு ஏர்போர்ட்லையும் வேலை செய்தேன். அப்போ நான் என் அப்பாவுக்கு சொன்னேன், ஐம் நாட் ஷுவர் எந்த வேலை இருக்கிறது எனக்கு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டமாக இருக்குது. ஐ ஹேவ் டு திங்க், ரைட். அப்போ தென் பிறகு டீச்சிங் தான் எனக்கு
பேஷன்.
இந்த பேஷன், ரைட். அப்போ பிறகு ஐ காட் மேரிட். அப்போ my husband is Jaffna born, and the பேரு பாஸ்கன் கனக சபாபதி. அண்ட் கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு லண்டனில் இருந்தது. பிறகு இங்கே வந்து பிறகு just how we met and we got married. அப்போ கல்யாணம் செய்து எனக்கு ஒரு பையன் இருக்கு, ஒரு மகன்.
Kamini, talk a little bit about your career.
ஓகே, நான் இங்கே வந்து கனடாவில் வந்து நான் சைல்ட் கேரில் வேலை செய்தேன் நான் கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு. அப்போ பிறகு நான் என்ன செய்தேன், நான் காலேஜில் சேர்ந்து அந்த இசிஇ ப்ரோக்ராம் எடுத்தேன் 2 இயர்ஸ்க்கு. அப்போ நான் இசிஐ வந்து பிறகு கொஞ்ச நாளைக்கு வேலை செய்து பிறகு அந்த டீச்சிங் பொசிஷன் வந்து இப்போ நான் அப்ளை பண்ணேன்னா. அப்போ எனக்கு ரொம்ப விருப்பம் என்ன டீச் பண்ண
டீச்சிங். ஓகே,
அதான் அந்த இஸ் மை பேஷன்.
ஓகே. So you are working as a ECA
program instructor.
Yes. Is it with the school board or is it a private college?
It's a private college. And in the program it allows any man or woman to take this program. You can work as a childcare assistant.
Okay.
In the childcare center.
So you are teaching students to become a childcare assistant.
Okay, yes, in the childcare center.
Got it. Okay. So Kamini, so you are working in a kind of environment where a lot of different nation peoples come to study. So what are the challenges that you have experienced in your career?
Okay, there's so many students from different parts of the world. So they come through with different journeys. Right? Their culture is different. Their customs are different.
The language is different.
Languages, everything.
Yeah.
Right? And then when they come here, they feel a little bit uncomfortable in the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So my job is to take them out from the comfort zone.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is a very challenging, yeah?
It is.
It is very challenging.
It
Yeah.
is because I have to know where they come from,
Mm-hmm.
how much knowledge they have,
Mm-hmm.
what are the skills that they have.
Okay. Yeah.
Then only I can tap into all those.
Yeah. So you had to do a pre-assessment to know
Pre-assessment,
each and
correct.
every one, and
Yes.
then after that you. So go ahead. Can you explain more about that kind of a situation?
And also I have to adopt a different learning styles for some students too,
Mm.
because some students are able to pick up faster, some students are not being able to pick up slow. So I have to draw a balance between all these
Oh my
things.
God, that's a very difficult. Like you put together all in
Yes,
one class,
yeah.
and then you have to cater to
Because-
each one. Yeah.
Because absolutely, because sometimes the ones who can pick up fast, they might get bored.
Very true. Yeah.
They might get bored, and then
So-
the ones who are actually want to pick up more, they want to learn more. But the ones who get, so I have to find a balance between these.
Yeah. So normally in a class setting, how many clients, how many students you have?
So anywhere from I would say 15 to 30 we can have in
Oh,
a
okay.
class.
So majority of the students are like a male or female?
Females.
Females, yeah.
But lately we are having males as well.
Males as well.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay. So the other thing that I wanted to ask you, so you say that your class is built up in different diverse group of people or students, eh? So how do you describe their mental health, eh? Because each carry their own baggages when they come here to start a new kind of education or something, and then they have to cope up with their life journey, and top of that they have to focus on to study a new skill. So, and also they have to adjust themselves among the other students. Can you kind of talk a little bit more about it?
Okay, first and foremost, I have to find out where their position is exactly, right? And what I do is that I have to bring them out from the comfort zone.
So what do you do for that?
Sometimes what I do is that, beside teaching the program, so I do have sing-song sessions, exercise, dance.
To make them feel comfortable.
Make them feel, and then we even have talk sessions as well.
Okay.
So we have talk sessions where they actually feel free in talking. So I encourage all these things because I want them to feel free and feel comfortable, right? And sometimes what I do also, I make them sing in their own language.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So some of them, they sing in Tamil, they sing in Chinese, and they sing in Persian. So I want them, because judging from that singing, I can see whether they're confident enough, and I can also see their self-esteem.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Yes,
because
yes,
if they're comfortable
makes
doing
sense, yeah.
in their own language, the only issue right now they will have is the English language. But if they're not comfortable in singing in their own language, then I have to work on their self-esteem and also their confidence level.
So then you will make that assessment with doing all
Yes.
these extracurricular activities. Eh? Okay, so it seems like a very kind of challenging job because you are teaching a group of students, but as well as you have to focus each individual student to bring them to the level that all can be equal. So how did you overcome these challenges? Can you explain something briefly, one thing that you can do?
Okay, this is my motto. Listen to understand, not listen to reply. So when someone is speaking to me, I try and understand them from their viewpoint, where they're coming from, their tone of their voice, their body language, right? Whether they're using their non-verbal signals.
Yes, yeah.
Right? And then you see whether they're twitching, whether they're moving, or whether they're uncomfortable. So I have to give them this benefit that I am actually listening to understand you.
Very nice point. I really like it.
Thank you.
listen to understand, not listen to reply.
reply.
Yeah. So then, when you are listening, your focus is on listening. Then you will notice
You
so
can pick
many
up.
things. Say
Yes.
like their comfort zone, their ability,
Ability,
everything.
skills.
Wow, that is good. So, how did you like? Where did you get the support? For example, you are working a very responsible. Teaching is a very responsible job and also very stressful job, especially dealing with diverse community, mature students, I believe.
But I believe it's all in the mindset.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in the mindset, right? Because if you have a fixed mindset, then everything becomes a problem. Because I believe every problem has a solution.
Yes.
So if you have a growth mindset, then you'll be able to handle all these issues.
Mm.
So for me, once I leave home, is college. Once I get home, is home.
Home. Okay. So you know how to draw your lines.
So I
yeah.
draw my line
Yeah.
because if I'm going to bring my college work to home and home to college, then it's not going to work out for
But
me.
like I have seen teachers, they carry their the report cards and marking sheets and everything to home. So like how is that work?
So I do it all at the college, but now because I'm teaching online,
Okay.
so I do it at home. Otherwise, I stay back after the college hours,
Uh-huh.
and then I do all the markings and inputting all the.
Okay,
marks,
so a
right?
lot of time consuming.
Yes,
So
yeah.
talk a little bit about the online. So no in-house classes anymore.
No more, not
No.
at campus, but
Okay.
then until everything's open up, then we can go
Okay,
back.
so you are
right?
teaching them online.
Online,
Okay,
correct.
so how do you feel about that?
Actually, for me, is that I try to maintain the same atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
so that because being online and sitting down in front of the computer, they can lose their focus,
Mm-hmm. Yes,
right?
very true. Yeah.
And they can get bored at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's so many distractions
Mm.
at their own home.
Yeah.
Because if it's at the college, then at least you minimize all this distraction.
Mm.
But I do tell them, right? I said if your children are around, because they're also doing online, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I said if they need your help, this is what the early childhood education program is about. Children come first.
Mm.
So if you need to go and attend to the children, go ahead, and then you can come back,
Okay,
right?
okay.
And then when I see them, losing their focus, I say, okay, let's get up, let's do an exercise session,
Mhm,
let's do a yoga, let's
Okay.
do a dance session.
Okay.
So then after everything, then they feel more energized. Then I
They
give
come
them
back.
yeah mini coffee breaks, and then they come back, and then we are ready to go.
How do you personally feel like? Do you like the in-house teaching or like online?
Okay, to tell you the truth, in the beginning, I was thinking, I said, I started dressing up because I want to make myself good too. Because
Yeah.
you have to dress because it's online, but everybody thinks it's at home, you can dress half,
Half,
right?
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to dress fully,
Full, yeah.
right? So I said, okay, you know what, I need to put lipstick, I need to put this, and to make myself look good on the online.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
because first and foremost, like if the students come happy in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
when they greet each other,
Mhm.
then I know I have done my job.
Okay.
So
okay.
I actually don't see much difference because I
okay.
feel that I'm also doing the same thing. Because what I do at the college, only thing lack of physical movement because we're
yeah.
sitting
Or the
down.
socializing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
So,
part, yeah.
but they do socialize too.
But that's online.
Yeah, online. So everything. So I allow them. I give them time, like I said,
Okay.
because we have on the online, like you raise your hands to talk.
Okay. All right.
So
okay.
yeah,
So-
and they're welcome to voice their opinion. I let them talk more because I want them to come out from their comfort zone.
Mhm. This is a completely COVID kind of brought this one, the new learning or teaching methods, but it's working. It's working. Yeah, it's
Yes.
working and doing wonderful things. Anyway, I just wanted to kind of go back to the questions like self-esteem. So self-esteem is a very important factor for everyone, not only for women, but each and every human being. So, what are your thoughts about the importance of self-esteem for women?
Okay, the women, in because if you're going to compare the women of yesteryears and the recent generation, I think we all have come out of it,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
right? Because the way, like, when I grew up, I watched my mother, when my father put the key in the door and she runs to the kitchen and she takes
Prepare
the
the
food
food,
and she
yeah.
prepares.
Mm.
But if my husband now opens the key and say, hi, right? It's totally
It's a nice
different.
example.
It's high, like, and then, but the food is there. But
Yeah.
he told me, being a modern man, he said, you don't have to prepare food for me. I can put it myself. So don't worry about that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because my mother, because I grew up watching her, so I thought I have to follow the same thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But he
yeah.
said, no, it's okay. You can, you can do your own thing, and I can put food myself. I'm okay. So we have it out in the kitchen, right? So I feel that the women today now have changed, right? They are actually coming out from their comfort zone, but the only thing is that they need to work on their self-esteem. So they have to be themselves. They have to love themselves first. Take time for themselves.
Take time, yeah.
Take time for themselves. Like, believe in yourself.
Wow,
right?
wonderful.
Go to a hair salon, get a haircut, do a mani pedicure, have a ladies' night, right? Once in a while, right?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I'm not saying, like, you go out as a woman and leave your family and your husband behind.
No.
You have to draw a line.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah,
Self-love
exactly.
and
Because
self-care.
when you look after yourself, I'm sure your family respects you for it, right? Because your family, when they see you evolving, it makes an impact on them too, and they'll be
Very
proud
true,
too.
very true. I agree that. Yeah, yeah. So, like, சர்வதேச மகளிர் தினத்தை கொண்டாடி கொண்டிருக்கும் இந்த நேரத்தில், as we are celebrating the International Women's Day, so what message would you like to share with all the women?
Okay, this is a very strong message. It's the power within you.
Wow. Go
Power.
ahead.
There's absolute power within you. Be happy with yourself. Once you have love for yourself, you will have it for the rest of your life, right? And here to strong women, may we know them, may we be them, may we raise them. Okay?
Wonderful.
And when our inner vision opens, our horizons expands. So wishing a very happy Women's Day to simply wonderful women. And thank you, Christella. Thank you, TT. And thank you, Raji Alsaratnam, for having me on this platform. This is my first time, and I'm proud to be here.
I'm so proud of you, Kamini, because when I asked you about this interview and will you able to come and do, and then you say I don't speak proper Tamil, but then she said, but is there any way I can take part? So you didn't give up. Yeah, so that's motivate me too. So thank you so much. And நேர்களே, இந்த நிகழ்ச்சி இத்துடன் ஒரு முடிவுக்கு வருகிறது. பல பயனுள்ள தகவல்கள், அதாவது மல்டி கல்ச்சுரல் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸோட வேலை செய்யும் போது எப்படியான சேலஞ்சஸுக்களால் போகும் என்பது மிக அழகாக எங்களுக்கு காமினி விளங்கப்படுத்தினா. ஸோ அதுக்கு நன்றி. மீண்டும் ஒரு நிகழ்ச்சியில் சந்திக்கும் வரை உங்கள் அனைவருக்கும் இந்த விடைபெறுகிறது கிறிஸ்டலா பத்மநாதன் அண்ட் காமினி பாஸ்கரன். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Nandri, vanakkam.